Undines here on the Sunshine Coast, Australia, and welcome to meditation. Okay, hello, lovely people. Welcome. We're here live doing meditation, and we also obviously are doing it on Facebook. So, we do a little bit of a check in, and I just have to anchor myself too because I've just come from some sessions. So, let's just take a few breaths ourselves and just we won't drop straight into meditation, but just take a moment to just do a nice big deep breath and then just breathe out through your feet and feel yourself centering yourself. And again, a big deep breath in and then releasing. And just take a moment to focus right on the here and now. Hearing the air conditioner or the sounds. Hearing your own breathing. Feeling the chair support you or the floor or bed. And move between the sense of sound and touch. And then gently coming back into the room. So what I wanted to remind you of then is we can do mini mindfulness anywhere, anytime. And just by doing that little bit of mindfulness, how does that make you feel? Do you calmer? More here in your body? And I noticed that because we now have a bit of quietness, a bit of stillness. And prior to that, there was some lovely noise, and I knew that we had a nice big group today, but recognizing the difference. Most of you will hear it in my meditations when you go back and listen. I'll be chat, 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 educating and talking, and then we drop into meditation, and whoo, my voice goes soft, and we go into a different space. So we're always invited to do that mini mindfulness just to get ourselves centered, just to get a sense of calm, get back here right now. And all we did was take some good deep breaths. We did stop, we got still, take some deep breaths, and we just observed through our senses for a moment, the sense of sound and the sense of touch. You can run through all the senses if you really need to slow yourself down. But now we can proceed with greater calm. Okay? So we will do our check-in. I'm losing a couple of people to meditation already now, which is okay, but I do want to just check in with the room to see how we're going. So just, and it's a bit in and out today, but just talk to me if there's any themes coming up or how you're feeling, how's your week been, where are we up to? June smiling, what's your week been like?
It's been okay, but yesterday I was getting really frustrated with, like I went to visit a friend just quickly because I don't go far now, and she just said something about the COVID, and I just went, oh, it's all crap. I wish they'd just hurry up and tell the truth. And I was getting really, when I got home, but then I shut up. But when I got home, I was just getting really frustrated that people just are doing as they're told.
I think there's more politics in the air at the moment regarding COVID as the vaccinations have arrived. There's more media. There'll be more splitting. There'll be more opinions. So it'll come up though. It feeds everyone's conversations. So again, it's great to be able to just stop and breathe and be calm and recognizing that through our meditation, through our calm, through our mindfulness, we're able to have more tolerance of all sorts of opinions, okay? And so this thing's very polarized and it brings up a lot of intensities. It's a bit like elections, etc. So allowing for yourself to anchor yourself and go, okay, well, we're just having a conversation. We're allowed to hear and grow through wisdom, through listening to everyone's perspective, okay? And that's a good opportunity to put patience, compassion, acceptance into action. Okay?
It was okay then. It was when I got home. It was a couple of 3 hours later, and I was just sitting down out on the back veranda having a coffee and that, and I just could sort of feel like an impatience thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is driving me nuts. Can we just get on with it?
So hearing that and saying, rightio, good time to put some breathing into place, some mindfulness. And it might be over COVID, it might be over a relationship struggle, it might be over a parenting issue. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's about, I just have to anchor myself. I've got to get grounded. I've got to put my roots down into the earth. And I've also got to expand my mind in openness, in tolerance, in acceptance. And to do that, that's why we use that tree analogy. Become a tree. Put your roots down, breathe through your core, get your body anchored here, especially if you're doing any anxiety. And then open to a greater wisdom, open to a greater volume of creative ideas, unlimited potential, different perspectives about how to see the world, and a capacity to flow. I love using the tree because the branches flow, the leaves flutter. There's this tolerance, this natural acceptance in a tree. Look at everything that lives off it with symbiotic relationships. You know, from all the ants, the insects, the possums, the birds, there's this acceptance, a tolerance that we're endeavouring to do. Okay? And that then it enables you to know that you're expanding in your wisdom and you're anchoring yourself here on earth. Okay? How's everyone else for the check-in? How are we going? Feeling a bit more anchored today? Oh, you're a different person. Great to see. Very powerful journey we did yesterday. How are we going? Yeah? All right. Okay. Some smiles here. Yeah? Going all right? Yeah? All right. I'm just glancing around. We're all doing a bit too much anxiety, so we're going to do. That's why I wanted to remind us of mini mindfulness, because when we're out there in the community, there's triggers. There's precipitating events. There's difference of opinions. There's highly strung society, and a lot of beliefs that may have come from a period of time that was heavily influenced by man-made religion. I'm not discussing spirituality, or in the industrial era, or the technological era, or other eras where beliefs may no longer be relevant to the present and to opening out into a new era of compassion, of love, of tolerance. A lot of beliefs we're carrying are limiting us. Does this make sense? And so we're really being called to action. We're being called to look at our beliefs around relationships, around families, around marriage. You know, how many little children now go between shared houses on the grandchildren and the grandparents, and the concept of a family unit has an entirely different look to it. That's just one example that came to mind, but there's many different beliefs now that are relevant to the here and now. And if we are carrying old, outdated beliefs that might belong to a patriarchal, dominant sort of society, a dictatorial society, they're just not going to fit. So they're literally coming up to be released. So people are feeling very agitated. They are feeling passionate. Anchor yourself and ask why. Challenge yourself on faulty beliefs that no longer serve your highest and best. Let them go and come back to, what would love do now? What is the loving thing for me? What is the loving thing for the other person? What would the most compassionate thing be to do right here, right now? Okay? So we're really allowed to spring clean our beliefs. We're allowed to say, you know what? Ancestrally, I may have been taught that through a huge family lineage or through society, but it just might not be how I want to live right here, right now. It just may not be relevant to our society right here, right now. And we can do it as an individual, as a family unit, as a society. Have a look what we've done with recycling. You know, it's plastic straws have just gone out of in some areas in Australia. You know, we're back to paper ones, but they're much thicker and better than what we had when we were young. But the whole point was we've come from ancestral lineage that knew nothing about recycling. You know, I shiver if I think of some of the things that we grew up with. But as a society, we are slowly starting to really understand that we must work in harmony with the environment. So we're learning to recycle, we're learning to change. Our kids just take it for granted. Okay? So that's how we change our beliefs through generations. All right? But we can't change something if we're working on autopilot, if we're just assuming we're right, and if we've got our ego arrogantly dominating instead of putting our ego to bed and going, shh, I just need time to think. Do I even believe this? Do I even want this? Okay, and allowing for a higher, wiser self to have space, to have time to come through with a wiser guidance in how we need to interact with the world. Okay? And the quick, short answer is quick bit of stop, get still, take deep breaths, observe, and proceed positively with what would love do now. Okay? Sound alright, gang? Yeah? So we need to clean out some faulty beliefs because, oh, you know, where was I going with that? That dialogue was about anxiety. Where does our anxiety come from? A lot of the time in incongruence. If you've got a head full of beliefs like that are fixated and determined and they've come down from my ancestors did it this way and this is how life should be, or my church does it this way, or this is how we've always been in life, at school they told us we must, wherever you've learnt this stuff from, and you've got a head full of this and a heart pounding telling you something totally different, you're going to have incongruence. And guess what happens? Anxiety, panic attacks, freaked out. Okay? So it might just be time to stop having your head in charge and start listening to your heart. And anchoring yourself through mindfulness and meditation into your heart, into your intuition, into your divine resources and awareness. So that this can have a voice. And when this has a voice, your head can be part of it. It doesn't have to dictate. Yeah? So if we don't want so much anxiety, we've really got to get into alignment. So spring clean your wardrobe, spring clean your head. Get rid of faulty beliefs. Yeah? Get some perspective, come back into balance. Alright, okay, let's dive in there and do some meditation, not just mini mindfulness, but we will start with some breathing. Okay, alright, getting into a comfortable position, we right? Do you need a sip of water there first? Yep. Okay. Right here. As you get in a nice comfortable position, take a nice deep breath in from the ground up, pulling up, opening your heart, lungs, diaphragm to fully receive, holding that breath and then letting it go. Long, slow release. Empty out deep into the ground. And again, breathing up. Pull that fresh air up through your lungs. Hold, expand, and release, and really push out deep into the earth, putting your roots deep down, grounding yourself, breathing up from the earth, holding and releasing, pushing out. Good. Now breathing up. This time as you open and expand your lungs, feel the air. And as you breathe out, bring it up and out through the top of your head and release out through your crown. Breathing in now from the top of your head, welcoming that fresh energy, breathing down, fully receiving it and releasing into the earth. Breathing up from the earth, pulling it up through the core of your body like a tree trunk, and then right up through the tip of your head and releasing. Opening to receive. In your mind's eye, imagine a hole a foot above your head, and light and love and high vibrational energy flooding down through the core of your being as you take another deep breath in. Receive the energy, feel the flow, and release deep down into the earth. Breathing up again. As you shoot out, you might shoot out like a whale or open like a butterfly, angel wings right round your being. That's it. And feel yourself in that rhythmic full breath, anchored to Mother Earth and opening to consciousness itself from above. As your body now drops into a deep breath, notice any sounds. Keep coming back to your breath and hearing your breath. Continue to have full breath and then release. As you're breathing in, you may notice the sensation of touch as you feel your breath. Feel your lungs and diaphragm expanding. Feel your neck and shoulders dropping as you surrender and let go. Noticing the seat, the bed, the floor, any fabric against your skin. With every breath you take, feeling the movement of your body, tuning into your breath, moving between the sense of sound and the sense of touch, as your entire being slows down into the stillness. Anchoring yourself into the earth. With every breath, breathing in fresh, cleansed energy, revitalizing, and as you breathe out, releasing, letting go. Feeling your limbs growing heavy, your face relaxing, jaw loosening, placing the tongue on the roof of your mouth, focusing on your breathing, noticing any smells, candles, outdoors, and any tastes as your entire body slows down into the present, into the now. Breathing in a big balloon of awareness. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Breathing in a big permission balloon, feeling your body with permission to just relax. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Bringing your concentration back to your breath as you breathe in trust. I trust I'm in the right place at the right time. Breathe in safety. Reminding every cell in your body it's safe to relax. And in your mind's eye, I want you to see yourself standing beside, sitting beside, or even floating in a body of water where you feel safe, where you can trust that you can float, sit, relax fully and completely. And as you do so, with every breath as you exhale, surrender any resistance. Surrender the mind that's busy and thinking and come back to floating with every breath, breathing in the love, the trust, the support of the body of water, the earth, the elements, embracing you. And as you breathe out, release, let go the armor, the protective layers, the need to be on duty. This is a safe place. No need for fight, flight, freeze. Breathe in trust. Breathe in the awareness that you are resourced with every breath you take to slow into the stillness, to relax into the calm, peaceful waters. Gently washing away all of that anxiety, all of the fears, all of the busyness of the day, all the thinking just floats away. If you're on the water's edge, throw it away. Otherwise, feel the water dissolving all of that head. And as it washes through you and over you, let it dissolve the exhaustion of thinking, the exhaustion of constantly being on guard. This is your time to let go. Breathe in trust. Breathe in safety. Reassure your mind, your inner child, that you have nothing to do and nowhere to be. and breathe in the loving embrace, the prana, the energy of Source as it washes away your mind. Come back to floating. Come back to surrendering with every breath in, cleansed, safe, healthy energy. With every breath out, let go. Feel your neck, your shoulders, upper back softening, no longer carrying the burden of life as it's swept away. Wash away the expectations, throw away the responsibilities, let go the demands, control, judgment, fears. With every breath, in with the fresh, cleansed energy, life force, washing away fears, doubts, insecurities. Fully surrendering now and letting go any remaining body armor around your heart, around your being. Let your physical form relax. The limbs grow heavy or float as you expand into the safe embrace of the love of Mother Nature, feeding you, pouring into you purity, truth, Satchitananda, washing through and over you. Receive it with gratitude. Receive with awareness that this divine source, this life force, this energy is readily and always available to cleanse you. Take a big deep breath in and receive, and let it wash into your heart. Let it dissolve sadness, grief, aloneness. Let it wash through and alleviate pain and suffering. All dissolving. Breathing in deeply, coming back to your breath and really receiving and surrendering, letting go. Feeling that divine force cleanse your mind, your throat, your heart, washing deep down into your solar plexus, as you continue to surrender burdens, judgment, fears, expectations. Let them go, let them go, let them go. And take a moment to see loved ones, friends, family, work colleagues. See those you might be struggling with or having trouble with. See the life events and the communications and the emotions. And surrender those. Allow the water, the energy, Mother Nature, the elements to literally wash away all the people, places, times and events. Let them go. Send them love and gratitude. Send them awareness and forgiveness, understanding that each person is on their own journey, yet all one, and all doing the best they can with the resources they have. Take a big deep breath in and really expand now as you wash out through your energy field. And shake off and break and allow the elements, the wind, the sun, the water, the earth to break through now all cords of attachment to all of the different people, places and events in your life as we pull in this high vibrational energy with gratitude, as we thank our guides and supports, to really cleanse and let go. Like standing in a powerful shower or under a strong waterfall that is really washing away. Or feel the current sweeping through you as you float in that water, and let go. Say, I surrender, I surrender. I surrender all that no longer serves my highest and best. Surrender, let go, all that no longer serves. It's past. It's not real. It's transient. Let it go. Breathe in a deeper truth, a sense of coming home to the stillness. Merging more fully into that stillness, into your authentic self. Expanding and opening even more fully with every breath you take. Breathing into the calm and stillness. Opening into the vastness. Spacious in front and behind and to either side. Sky-like above. Open and deeply connected below. Breathing into the vastness, celebrating that you've given yourself this opportunity to remember with every breath you take. Feeling the stillness. Breathing in the love. Opening into a light. Absorbing the healing high vibrational energy of the light. Feeling it pouring into you. Breathing it in like a pillar of light flooding through your core. Opening every cell to receive. As it runs through your body, breathing in gratitude for each and every system in your body. Feeding any areas of need with love. High vibrational healing energy now, flooding into your physical form. Flooding through your digestive system. Radiating from your heart out through your circulatory system to every organ, muscle, bone, skin, all receiving this healing energy. Receive this love, this light, like a golden elixir, powerful light, restoring your body to balance, sending extra love and healing energy to any area in need. Flooding your heart with love, compassion, joy, breathing in and receiving the bliss of nothing yet everything. Big deep breath in, receive with gratitude. In your mind's eye, you might like to put a beautiful eggshell dome around you, high above your head, vast and wide around your body, anchored deep into the earth. And in this beautiful dome, have it filled with this cleansed high vibrational energy. Take a deep breath in and know that it's restoring, revitalizing, replenishing you without you having to do a thing. Every breath in, receive. Every breath out, release. And radiate love, positivity, compassion. Gratitude and forgiveness. as you take back permission to be your true self, authentic, aligned, present in the be it, so be it, so be it. And so it is. Breathing in trust and awareness that this process will continue to heal perfectly naturally of its own accord, the same way as your heart beats, the same way you breathe. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, start to connect with your physical form, moving your hands and feet. And gently, if you're in the room, opening your eyes and returning back into the present, remembering eyes open, eyes closed, same. Namasteing those near you. Just sending love and appreciation and saying thank you. And saying as you look into the eyes of the people near you, I see the truth in you. It's the same as the truth in me, the same as the truth in all of us. There is but one. The rest is just the matrix of life. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome back to the room. Those in Facebook land, we usually don't stay online to chat, so you can just rest. Hopefully you can. A friend told me on the weekend that the next YouTube clip or whatever kicks in and wakes them up. But hopefully you can just drift off in a zone of love and peace and deep sleep if that's what you're choosing. Otherwise, gently come back to the room, come back to your lives to take on carrying out your activities of daily living with greater perspective, greater love, greater wisdom. So be it, so be it, so be it. Namaste. Amen. Thank you. Okay, we'll sign off. Thank you.